Quiet on the set. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Welcome to Kilroy's World. Welcome to my office. Hey, from what that says right there, we are live and on the air, I guess. I know I'm live because I'm talking, right? But anyway, so what am I working today? I'm continuing on the railing of the Lady Washington, and here she is right there. This is what I've gotten done so far. I better look at the real monitor. Hey, looks like we didn't go live. Yeah, I guess we did go live on Twitch. It's weird. It's not showing live, but I'm certain we're there. Let me refresh that real quick. Okay, yeah, there we go, and mute it out too. All right. So anyway, Jake S. Chicken Wire, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Guys, as you know, as some of you know, I'm a noob when it comes to making. As let me mute this out too. As doing this right here. If I can find this thing, I am going to change it and to make it big so we can see it. But so what I've been doing is I've been working little by little on all parts of this thing. I'll eventually have to redo this. Back here goes that right there, kind of like that. Okay, I had it on there one time. I had to redo this. I think I'm going to redo it again. From what I'm seeing from these right here, I'm going to have to make it a little longer, and there's going to have to be another post right in there somewhere. This should actually lean backwards, not forward. So I'm going to have to cut. Let's see. I glued this stuff in place. I'm going to have to cut this stuff or make it do that. But see, then it's too high over here, which means that I have to lower it down a little bit so that this will sit back here like this. I guess something like that. I don't remember. I had it on here working, but this is easy enough to redo. It actually was easy enough to take off. You can kind of see how it's kind of messed up and stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to continue with the railings, but this way. I'll go ahead and try to get them laid out in here, and actually right here, this one. These don't really look like those, and they need to. So they'll be a little wider. They'll have the railing also the same way. Let's take a look at some photographs of the Lady Washington. Let's start off with that. Let me go ahead and load my recent projects that I've been working on. And of course, let me share my screen. It's this one. Now that right there, of course, is the image of or the image, the catting of the Lady Washington. Anyway, one of these days I'll get this stuff all organized. I've got this kind of organized over here, but that's definitely way too big. That'd have to go away, I guess, right? Because I've got it in the right size down here. Anyway, I was working on, and I guess I'm not even showing that. Let me add it to the scene. I was making this. I was working on this. These are the. Let's see, how long are they? These are 46 millimeters, and that's. I can't remember if that was the big ones or the small ones. I'm going to have to take a look. And like I said, eventually I'll end up taking and organizing it a little bit better. Let me see how big it is. I think those are the last ones that I did. Yeah, that's 46 right there, actually. Actually, that's 46 right there. And I can't really gauge it, but I guess that's 46. So anyway, so that's that. I'll probably do tweaking as I go along. Let me get rid of the libraries. Hobo with Wood gave us a new library yesterday, and it was called Nuts? Well,
good morning, everyone. Coffee's up.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you, Jeff from Hawaii. So, yeah, I've already had my coffee. I know it's 10 a.m. there. But anyway, here I goes. Let me take care of that library. Let me take the art libraries and make them go away. We don't really need them. This right here, aloha. This right here is, like I said, that piece. So I have to go back to this, to those pieces there that I had, and I got to find them. Here they are, right here. These are those pieces, but I'm not really too happy about it. It's the bottom and the top, right? So, like I said, let's look at some images. Let me find it first. Of the Lady Washington. Okay, so this is the Lady Washington Restoration Gallery, and I think I'm just
by Ohana in Kona, Hawaii.
Oh, cool! Congrats. How'd you get over there, Jeff? I guess you flew. And boy, are your arms tired, eh? Too cool. Too cool. Glad you made it safely. So, all right, let me see if I can make this to where it doesn't have those big. Let's reset this. Okay, that reset to 100. Can I go one bigger? Yeah, I guess I can. Two bigger. There we go. So, yeah, so this here starts. I guess that's the big mast. Crow's nest, right?
Don't sink the ship, Al.
If Peeper was here, he'd definitely tell us what this is, right? So let's go on. They're sitting there taking it off. Yeah, see, this is what I'm working on right now. And
it's a 9-hour plus flight.
Yeah, I know it's pretty far over there, Jeff. And it'll have to so it goes out to there. It just looks like it goes out longer than what I've got it, to be honest, from what I was seeing. But I guess we're going to have to gauge this a little bit more, because this here looks like about the right size between here and here. So I guess there's another piece here that's going to do this, and then we've got that and I know it's not very big, but I just wanted to look at these, because this is kind of the inspiration. Yeah, see, I'm missing something here, is what I'm missing. We've got this big piece coming down to this one, and I think, and I'll have to look at this better. And I think that what I did is I did this one, and then there's another piece, but that makes it too long. So I'm going to have to compromise here and make this piece go out to about right there. This might need to go just a little bit longer. Probably about here. So I may end up having to redo this whole thing. For right now, I think I'm going to concentrate on the front. If I get the front looking the way it should better, then I think this will work out. This has been just glued in place, so I can take it off easily. Let me keep looking here, because the more I look, the more I know what to do to it. And I've seen these, I've taken individual photos of these and saved them.
Is the going to be the SS Kilroy's?
No, it's going to be the SS Enterprise. Like this one here. That's what it's going to be. Yeah. All right, let me keep going here. You know, it's good to see this stuff like this because I kind of know what to, do to it basically to make it look right, or at least better. Here she is, and see, this is
nice waving hand.
This is really good. This is really good. To once I get to that point, you know. Yep. Thank you. It's the back, and yeah, I'm gonna have to work on the back too. But see, I figure I start on it and then do some changes and then do some changes again. There's some of the front. So what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at from the front, from this piece here. Let's just say from that piece there, which I think is about right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So it actually has to be longer than this one, give or take. And I've got some other shots that are a little better. That's to the back. That's really good detail there of what I've got to do on the sides, on these sides, on the back sides, for actually about center side. See, they're sitting there marking off the places where it was rotted through, and I guess they need to replace that. That's pretty bad. There's a lady. There's a lady right there. I think I've got her a little paler than what she is, a little bit more orange. I think she needs to be a little pinkish. Or there she is right there. and it looks like her hair is kind of brownish, but I've got it black. I think it's black. It's a good shot. In fact, that right there is what I wanted to see. All the way back to this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so about 6 or 7 of those pillars, and it's also got this down here. So yeah, so we're gonna be adding a bottom piece to this too, and the bottom piece is going to go between here and down here, from what I'm seeing. And probably the same thing back here. Wonder if they've got some shots of the back. Nice little bell. I'd say a yarn, but that's rope. Oh, there's a hole right there where that piece goes through, which I actually have right here, but it's just kind of just kind of just sitting there. It really probably needs to go up to here, right here. It needs to go up right between here. So I'll have to trim a little bit out of that. And actually, that's a good thing. That's a good thing that I actually see that's there. And there's the back area. It does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces that go way back. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces that go back. So I need to redo this also. And I can do it. I'm going to have to rework this right here. Yeah. So really the question then begs, where do I start or where do I continue? I think I'm going to continue going forward like this, because that gives me something to go by or from. Let's keep looking at these. I wonder why they put the tarp up underneath. Because they've got them all like that. And that kind of looks like that right there. See, that's what I got to make it look like. That right there. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, like that. In fact, let's do this. Trying to make it bigger, but I guess I can't because it's kind of horizontal. Anyway, that's that right there. If I can make this any bigger, let's just make this the big one. All right, I got them planks and one notch smaller. All right, that's where we're at. Yeah, and I also like with this here, I see what this looks like. It's almost as wide as the top piece, which I have my top piece with, and yeah, what I did here was way smaller, so I'll have to rework that. I've got 1, 2. Yeah, see, and I'm going off of these lines right here, which I laid out at first. And that really helps a lot, but I can't quite see what's going on here with these. Because that just shows the frames. Now, when I do finish, or when I do decide to fill in the frames, I will be making them that wide, which is actually twice as wide as what I've got right now. Lady Washington deconstructed. Looks like she's got a skirt on right there. Were they painting it? Is that it? I see the boards going left and right. I thought they went up and down, but it looks like they're going left and right. That's good detail there. It looks like a grate of some kind. Peeper and I were talking about this. It was covered up. It looks like an air intake of some kind. Yeah, I definitely need to, you know, I know what I need to do. That's not the right one. That's why it doesn't look good. Let me look. This isn't right. This is the right one here. Yeah, I mixed it up. That's why it didn't look good or didn't look right. Hold on. Let's see if I might be able to correct this real quick. So let's just do this. All right. So see, this is the right one. And I still need to rework this to put 6 of them in and not 5. So let's see if I can just. And the reason I did this is because I knew that I was going to pull off and adjust and tweak, which, as you can see, I am doing. This is actually, I want to say garbage, but I'll just throw it in the box of parts. All right, now let's put this here, and it still looks like it needs to be lengthened a little bit because it needs to sit back and it needs to be lengthened. Yeah, it needs to go like that a bit, just a little. So that means that this piece needs to be trimmed a little bit. No, and it needs to be lengthened. Yeah. But see, that's where I've got it right now, and that's wrong. It needs to go back here. And I guess I can put some filler in there, but I can either make this longer or this longer. But because I need to adjust these still, and like I said, to put these in here, this actually needs to go here, and then all this needs to move in. It's going to make it tighter, but I'm going to have to do it. But that's going to be for another time, since I'm going forward. So let's just do this. Let's just put a little glue there, and a little glue there, just to keep it out of the way. Let me see if I can put it as straight as possible on here. Yeah, for right now. Yeah, that'll work for right now. At least it'll give the image of it working. And, you know, I might just try to get this out here longer. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to actually add another one here. But it looks like I really need to join these two at this spot right here when I do make this longer. So, but for right now, that's going to be close enough. So yeah, I'm not working backwards right now. I'm working forward. I'm working that way. So if you notice this piece here, this piece here actually seems to stop a little bit further on. Hold on. That's a good image right there of what I'm looking at. I'm gonna save this image. Call it mid railing for right now, because I think I need to readjust the railing. Okay, so let's call it mid railing and put it in the Lady Washington. Let me go over and open it up over there. Turn this light off. All right, here it is, and we can zoom in on this for a second. See, that's how tiny it really is. So I don't expect it to be really good as far as detail. It's not too bad though, but it is getting a little fuzzy. Yeah. Yeah. So this railing still needs to be a little bit longer, and that's what I was noticing earlier. And then it'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the front. So I really need to make a railing with 8 rails, or 8, and just make it flat like that. So I need to do 8 and that length there. And then this is going to have to be adjusted forward a little bit too. I wish I could see where this was right here, because here's the mid deck, and this finishes past the mid deck. Actually, this is what finishes. Yeah, no. Yeah, here's the piece that ends right here, and it ends about halfway through the mid deck. So that needs to be elongated a little bit. Yeah, and I guess it'll just elongate here. And then this needs to elongate a little more from this shot. All right, let's go back to our photos that we're looking at here. Let's see. No, that's not it. This one. Let's keep going. See if we can find anything better. Or that's looking back. Not much detail there with everybody in the way, but at least it gives us a little bit of understanding of what we've got here. Okay. Man, there sure are a lot of little boxes on top of this. I wish I had a shot of this right here, Peeper, from the side. In fact, it'd be great if you could walk and take photographs of all the railing, all the way around, because sometimes I can get detail from one side and then from the other. The heck are those? Those. What the heck are those? Is that anchorage? Well, this is interesting. Where is this located? Well, there's the tiller, so it's got to be really close to there, right? All right, I guess that's it. That was the end one right there. More photos coming soon. Awesome. Okay. The deck is a horror. In fact, check this out, guys. This is I thought I could click on this. The deck will be one thing I do. So the knight's head is the front piece, and we're not even thinking about that yet. The rigging, and we're not even thinking about that yet. The planking is like that. I don't know if I'm going to go that detailed. Plank consists of wooden boards fastened to the ship's frame to form the hull and decks. Hull planking creates a watertight shell that protects the vessel and gives it strength. Spars are long wooden or metal poles used to support rails and rigging, including masts. And then here's the stern. Stern is the main vertical timber at the very front of the hull. But, oh, the stem, not the stern. Oh, there's some definitions, huh? All right, so then let's see if we can find some actual photos that look. Let me see, Lady Washington. Let's make big images. Well, let's see if this helps us any. Yeah, see, this thing ended there, but that's not the way the original one is. It just has this little overlay. And then this one comes out to kind of like I have it, basically. It's really a little bit further when I got mine, but then it picks up from there to there, and there is what I need to work on right there. That stuff in the front. Let's see if I have an image that shows the front part of this. Not really. Not really. Nope. And see, that kind of blocks it right there. It's another enterprise. You know, I guess I can look at the plans. Let's take a look at plans. I think I got plans in here. Let's see, blueprints. There's blueprints. All right, let's turn some of this stuff off. All right. Oh, wait. All right, let's look at blueprints here. This will help here. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Let me go back to that. All right, let's look. Let's see, where is it? All right, let's take a look at this, since that's what we're trying to copy. We're going to call this, the fore railing. Fore railing. All right. There it is. Because I want to zoom in on this. So does this need to go further? Looks like there's a garbage can there. Yeah, and see, I stopped. I mean, I went a little further right here. So if anything, it might have gone too far, but that's okay. So I need another piece here that goes from here to about here, because I think this is right. So I need to put another piece in here. So let's do that. Let's measure between here. Yeah, and from this to about right there. This is 135 millimeters. 135 millimeters. All right. Let's go back to here. All right. Yeah, and that would be, see, that's really just this piece right here. That's okay. I'm going to take and put a second piece on top of it, which I can do. And then put one, yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 7. Because what it looks like is this piece just going all the way around. But I think I can get away with just making this piece here and then redoing this one. All right. So we said 100. What did we say? I don't know. 135 millimeters. 135 millimeters. Let's open this back up. $135 millimeters. These are little posts. I'll have to figure out which posts I do though. Let me turn the blueprints off. So back down here.
Which one?
So let's take one of these. That's what I'm working with. Let me duplicate this. We'll just take both of them. And this thing is 198. All right. It's all right. Let me turn the green layer off. Is this one piece? Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Well, I guess I can just move it over. So here's what I'm going to do. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ungroup this. And then hide the green. And then take both of these. Wait, I gotta do this one too. Let's ungroup that one too. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So let's turn the green off. Let's take the length of this and make it 135. All right. So that's the length that they should be. And then there's my greens. So I'm going to probably get rid of these down here and then leave those. All right. So let's do that. Let's get rid of these. Those are gone. All right. Now I am gonna, let's turn the green back off. And let's duplicate this because I'll need the piece on the top because this is actually two pieces. All right, so let's duplicate this. Put them over here. And then this here, let's see if we copied the green. I don't think we did. Nope. So yeah. So that's what we've got to do right there. Let me make this a grouped piece. Let's make this a grouped piece. Let's group this and group this. Okay. All right. I'm going to send that to the laser. I got to go turn the laser on. Let me save this. So it's saved. Oh, you know what? I need to save it as today's date. 2/15. Yeah, now I've got a backup of a backup of a backup of a backup. Be right back. I hear Moohugs. Hey, before I walk away then and go turn the laser on, let me add Moohugs to the scene. What do you got going on, Moohugs? What do you got? What do you got going on?
Hi guys. I haven't started anything yet,
So I'm going to try to do something. I don't know. Thank you.
Okay, is that it?
That's it. That's it. I'm here. What do you want? You know, I'm sorry I'm
You're
so
here.
late.
Do you want me to
It's been a
minimize
day.
you? And
Huh?
do you want me to minimize you until you're ready?
Well, yeah, unless, I don't know. I don't care. People
Okay.
can watch.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
So what does that mean? You got the show then?
Okay, then I got the show. So
All
I
right.
have the yarn caddy that, where's the head? There it is. The face that Kilroy made a while ago. I gave one to this lady I work with, and she's got one in one of the rooms that we have meetings in. She got one of the smaller ones, and she absolutely loves it. So, and we put stuff in it like candy or sometimes stickers. It depends on what we're doing that day. Anyway, so I've organized a little bit. I don't know if you can tell in the background. You probably don't know because I don't always show it. But I organized it a little bit more. I realized I have a bunch of yarn that I've started projects with, as always, and did not finish. And I wanted actually to do something that was given to me like 2 years ago, and I tried earlier. Now, that was one of the reasons I was late. And it is still very emotional for me to finish, and I cannot. And the person that the project goes to, I need to tell them sometimes they watch. So just so you know, I still am working on it, but I can't emotionally get past that. And they know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that's it. So, with that said, I've looked at all the things that I have here, all the half worked on yarns. There's actually more. There's like a bag that you can't see, and you will not see unless I drag it out, because this is like Tetris in here.
Like Tetris.
It is like Tetris. I have to move stuff to get to other things. But I think I'm going to work on the purple because it's way low. I can't really make anything out of it. I don't think I can even make a hat. So I'm just going to try to make like a little square for like a little like a mat. I'm going to try like a little like well, this is the size. This is actually large. This is a kitchen towel. I was thinking something a little smaller than that. Perhaps about this big. This is to me the size of like a, I don't know, a mat for like plates and stuff. I don't know. But that's what I was thinking of. Because I haven't done anything hand in a long time. And to do the knitting machine, even though I'm really wanting to do this, I have to be in that mindset. And like I told you guys, if I leave it alone for more than a week, I have to start over again. So I'm going to start with the things that I do know, and I'm going to go from there. Thank you so much. And you can minimize me, and I'm going to start probably crocheting something in a few minutes. Or not. There you go.
All right, I repositioned the origin, and I'm moving my piece over because I'm trying to use all the wood that.
And I am still enlarged. Please minimize my screen.
Yeah, so I did that. I went ahead and got me a new origin, moved my piece over. Now when I tell it to frame, it frames right there, and I don't have to waste that piece of wood. So anyway, so that's where we're going to cut. I'll be right back.
Minimizing laser. Let's see if there's anyone over on the third channel of Kilroy's World. Let's see. I have two screens going. One's sideways, one's not. I guess I should adjust myself accordingly. Okay, this is the screen I need to be looking at. This one is really at an angle. There we go. How's that? Is that it? Good. Okay, cool. All I see is like a white screen. Oh, he's moving stuff around on his laser. It's the laser. Let's see what we have. It is a partly cloudy day, as you can possibly tell. The sun is not bright and shining through the window today. I'm a little bit upset about that. But that's okay. At least I have semi-clear skies. No, it's partly cloudy. It's totally partly cloudy, folks.
Welcome to Kilroy's world.
That's me.
Hello, folks.
That one is slow to talk. And I'm not going to just haphazardly start doing crocheting or knitting. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is look in my books and see what I got.
And also trim up the rib. That's the best way to do it.
So a while ago, I picked up a book that talks about knitting seamless toys. And I don't know if I should show it or not because I don't want to break any copyrights. But it has a bunch of cute little animals and such. And it's all in the round. And I need to find out is what kind of yarn she uses. Because that is the most important thing. I don't want to use a thick yarn when it's asking for a very thin leather. I don't want you guys to see it without permission when we get over here. Whoops. The first thing is, she says that you can use several techniques, which I like, and you may use double-pointed needles, circular needles, and just whatever you can find, I guess.
Welcome to Moohugs world. Yeah, hello folks. And welcome to everybody that's out there. We got 4 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Welcome to the menagerie. And I hope you guys hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, I don't know. No, I hope you suffer and you don't like it. How's that? Now, of course, I hope that.
Oh my gosh! And bleed through your ears and nostrils.
No, the eyes, because they're looking at it.
Oh, okay, okay. Money. We need to bleed money. Because I don't know why. What is on that? Oh, there's something on the cow back
Well,
there.
there went 20 people unsubscribed. Oh, good Lord.
I thought of you, and I thought of one of the many streamers that we watch, and there was a movie that I was watching, or whatever miniseries, and the line.
The what? We lost Moo, guys.
You lost me.
Yeah, you disconnected
What?
there. Yeah, you
I
disconnected.
did.
When you said something, he went away.
Oh my. Am I back?
Yes, you are back now.
Okay. Well, there's always a book.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it is.
And I'm looking at a book now, but I can't show it because I'm not sure I want to break any copyrights. So.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if you talk about it, you're not breaking copyright.
Okay, well, I don't even know if I can say the title of the book or anything, but
Even if you read it, I think even if you read it and you say, hey, this book says such and such and such, I mean, you're not going to read the whole book anyway.
no, that's true.
I would think that's okay. I know people that, well, do I know people that read books? I have.
People even read books anymore? That's good.
No, people don't read books.
No. Anyway, she says to use size 2mm needles. Those are small. I have those. So that means that I'm going to need to use a very light fingerling yarn. So I have to see if I even have any. I'm sure somewhere I have some.
If you have what?
Very thin, small yarn.
Oh, gotcha. I've been thinking about the yarn that I need to use, or the thread that I need to use to make rope and stuff like that. Is this going to be too small? See, I think this is going to be good. I want to glue one of these on and see what it's like. Let's see. The camera's falling.
Well, you know they have miniature rope already made for you for many.
Yeah, and plus that, yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff like that.
So you don't really need any rope because.
But there are people that actually make rope for models. I was looking at a guy today, yeah.
So there you go.
And since this is from scratch, we'll make our rope from scratch too. All right, and I'm just gluing 2 of these on just for the fit, just to see how they are. It's hot glue, so it's not a big deal.
So that's going to be for another day. That's going to be a big project that I have to actually plan for. Let's see what's on this. Oh, she's got all kinds of things. Oh, guys, I have fairy lights. I forgot. Ooh, I've got fairy lights. And very nice.
Yeah, this isn't coming together like I wanted it to, because it's the reason is because yeah, the side railing of this thing. I mean, because if I can tell you what it is, then maybe I can fix it. If I can describe it, if I can state the problem, and the problem is this. So here's my the railing that goes between here and there. The positioning is pretty good, I think, as far as the length. I think that worked out real well. Now here's the issue. I have this piece right here, right there. So I think I need to take and try to blend this piece here, and really probably this piece here outward a little more. And I'm thinking that would mean that this piece would have to be doubled over, which it is, I guess. All right, let's see if we can take a look some more at the images. And now what I need to look at is the outside of this. So let's look. Let's see. Can I move this? No, the outside. Let me see on the sides here. See, this is what I'm saying. It all lays out. Oh, can't do that. It all lays out on top of each other. This line here, and that there are aligned. So this basically goes down through that. See, I know I saw an inside picture. Yeah, kind of like this, but that's too far in. There's the back. Yeah, and that is what I'm saying. Even though there's a piece here, there's another piece right here that's that outside piece. So the railing really sits on this piece right here. And so I have to remake this piece right here to be the same width as the railing, because that's what I'm seeing right there. See, this was kind of set up temporarily, I guess, so it has outlived its useful life at this point. So now I'm going to have to recut this, but I'm going to have to remeasure it and make it go all the way back, and then put all this railing on top of it, and maybe even trim a little bit of these pieces down. But that's the next thing that needs to happen. This needs to get fixed right here. All right. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. At least I got this piece done here that I can then lay down on top of it, or something like that. I'll know what that piece is. Okay. So let's set this aside. Let me look at this. Let me just take this off there, because I really won't be messing with this much. Well, I guess I can leave it there. Leave it there. Point click, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Go back here, man. I need some water. Do I have some water? Yeah, I got some water. It sure has been quiet today. Today is the start of, well, I don't know if it's the start of, but NASCAR. Paul mentioned that he would be watching NASCAR and might be, stopping by afterwards. Anyway, I'm going to sit here nice and comfy while we perhaps design a little bit. Let me go ahead and make this the main one and make everybody puny. And sis, whenever you're ready to be highlighted, let me know, okay? All right, so let's take.
Okay. I'm going through some old magazines.
Okay, go get some old magazines. I'm trying to organize a little bit of this stuff. I'm moving it around. This is probably part of that too. Oh, and here's my pieces here. Let's move that over too. And then these are the sizes, but I'm not going to worry about that now. What I am trying to find isn't visible, so I have to physically zoom out. Let's start turning stuff on. There it is. That's what I need right there. I need to fix that to be wider. Now, I don't know why it's like that. I guess that's the two of them, right? Yeah, whereas this is just one. This one had little lines on. I don't know why I had lines on there. Okay, so this is it. Let me highlight it. The question is, which one was it? Was it this? Was it that one? It needs to be wide no matter what. I bet it was this. Let me take a look at this. It was actually kind of thin in the front like those. Yeah, and one of them, one of them's real thin, but I don't see the thinness. Yeah, I guess I see it. All right, so since those two are next to each other, I will assume that's it. And they're both kind of messy. So I'm not certain how I'm going to do this. Yeah, see, those are really thin. I know that's not it. So it has to be these two. Let me see if I can just do that. And duplicate these. Move them out. I just messed up. Let's Control Z. Oh, I see why. Okay. All right. I know that now I'm back to, yeah, that's not all one piece. All right, let me turn the black layer off. Let's go ahead and I only really need one. Let's just do this. Let's group this. Let's duplicate it. we'll go fix this is what we'll do. That's what we're doing. I'll just move that up there. I'm going to move this. Oops. I'm going to move this down here. And let me look at this. What the heck is this? See, I think this stuff all needs to go away, although there's my keel, and that's why I haven't done this, because it's going to take me time. Anyway, we can leave that. Let's not mess with it. All right, let me have the black layer back. And let's grab one of these. Let's just duplicate it. Move it down here. Oops. I guess that piece is just a piece. Control D. Let's take that down there with us, because I think that's the actual size that I need. Oops. Doesn't help when I don't do it right. All right, so this has to be this has to be our width here. And this is what I want to do. Let's ungrouped. Let's touch that. Okay, that can go away. All right, this here is our width. So that's what I have to do right here. And I'm thinking about just duplicating the one side that looks the best. See, that's got that little jog there, and I don't like that. It's not here on this one. Is it here? No, because it would be there, right? So the bottom piece actually looks the best. So let's get rid of the top piece. Oh, and it's going to be one of these, right? All right, let's see. Is this one a whole piece? All right, let's see if we can join this. All right, let's group that. Let's duplicate that and move it up. Oops. Move it up. And then move that down. No, it looks weird because it's not quite right. Okay, let me do something else. Let's put this here. Let's move this out of the way. Come on, move. See that one. So let's get rid of this one. That one. That one and that. And then the same thing for the one below it. Let's delete that. Let's get rid of this. Okay. For right now, I'm going to move this out of the way. I am going to capture the fact that the width is 11.148. I want to copy that. Let's move that up here. Now, if we can take this piece right there, right? Let's get rid of this piece here. Let's just delete that. We don't need that yet. All right, so there's our piece. I guess that can go away too. All right, there's our piece. And I want to take this and I want to offset this. Let's see, can I offset it? If I touch here, the whole thing, okay. Let's go here, offset. And I'm going to do it. I don't know what, I don't know if it's even possible to offset this. Let's go outward. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is, isn't it? Okay, so I want beveled. Here's corner. I'll just take bevel. I'll just take it like that. The offset distance, let me see, it says 3.17. Ooh. 3.17 is what it says. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to write this down. Let's bring up Notepad. Let's see if we have any Notepad stuff. All right, let me bring Notepad over. So 3.17 is where it's at, 3.17. And I've got this of, it has to be 11.148. It needs to be divided by 2, right? So that it offsets to 11.148 all the way across. So let me see if I can do that and that divided by 2. And that should be our piece there. And I guess I should have told it to get rid of the original, but I guess we can go back in and do that. So there's our piece. And it looks a little bit fatter all the way around, which is fine, because I think it's going to establish the whole line right there. And now, it does need to be longer. It does need to be longer. I guess I can just force the length back here somehow. Up here. Because that's an issue I've got right now. If you look at this here, it never quite made it to the back. So it needs to actually go back. Let's see. $33 more millimeters.
Hi, Moohugs.
33 millimeters. 33 millimeters. So it needs to be 33 millimeters. Hey, Moohugs, Jeff is in Hawaii right now. Him and his wife are enjoying those drinks with the little umbrellas in them that are sun-colored. I wish I had one. I'd say she froze up, but I see the shadow of the tree. And yeah, she's muted. That's the thing. Maybe she thinks she's not muted.
Hello,
Hi,
Jeff.
Jeff. Yes.
Trip.
Oh, there you go. Oh, she was typing. She was typing.
Seems like I.
Yeah, I was typing. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's great. I love those little drinks with the umbrellas. I once in a while go to the craft store and just get some umbrellas and put them in my coffee.
Just for the heck of it, or no?
Just for the heck of it, because it's fun, you know. And
Yep.
then the cats like to play with them.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
A
Yes.
lot more work
It's a lot
than
more
just
fun.
buying the kit.
Yes. Yes. And yes. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
But it's more fun in person.
Yeah, Jeff. I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying the designing. It's challenging my mind, and it's just not paste here, glue here. You know. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm redoing it as I go along. Okay. And this is one of the things that I've been trying to wrap my head around. But I think I got this. Hey Jeff, how many millimeters did I say? Okay, so 33 millimeters length is what I said, Jeff, because I remember it as soon as I asked you. All right, so I'm gonna undo this. Wow, it won't let me. Oh, that's why. I want to see what this width is. Oh wait, there's my width right there.
We had to shop for food and such and just got back to the condo. It's hot here, 80s and humid.
So are you complaining or are you enjoying Hawaii? See, that's the thing. People go to places like that, and all the humidity, all the travesty. It's like me when I go to Florida and I'm stuck in Moohugs' garage for all of August, and I'm burning up. But I didn't complain once, did I, Moohugs?
Never, never.
All right. So this
Hey,
thing is,
the air down to like 60, so you should have been okay.
I'll tell you what, it's yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. All right, here we go. Like Jerry says, I guess I must have had a brain fart. All right, so that piece right there is what needs to be lengthened, guys. Okay.
Some people have brain colonoscopies.
Right. All right. So here's this piece. I need to lengthen this thing by that, which is what I said, right? So let's fix this. I'm just going to rotate it. It should be the same width as this right here. Should and are two different things, okay? So let me zoom in so I can get this as straight as possible. And let's see if I can just ease it up. Ease on down the road, ease on down the road. Can anybody tell me what song that was from? Ease on down the road.
I know what that's from. I sing that all the time.
Do you really?
I haven't done much yet other than go to Costco, Target, and a farmer's market, LOL.
Gee, just like being at home, right? You gotta go to the native plantation of the pineapples there. They have like a tour that you can take.
A toy where?
Tour. T-O-U-R.
Oh, like the routers? Never mind. I'm thinking something else.
I would think so. Yes, sir.
All right. So there it is there. Let's see what it looks like up here. Because I'm getting ready to cut this thing. And see, I did
have a good breakfast at my favorite place here, Lava Java.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I still need to rotate it a little bit because when I make it snap on one end, I end up unsynchronizing it on the other. See like that? So I think what I'm going to do, instead of what I'm doing, because that's probably as close as I'm going to get that, is take and go into Node Editor.
Here until the M.
Let's see, and just move it over there until the M. Oh, wait, let's, that, do I need to change that to a path? Let's see.
I'm here until the end of March.
Oh, the end of March. I got you. Why'd you guys,
Wow, congratulations. That's awesome. That's like a whole month and a half.
Right, Jeff?
Living there.
Do you have a second train layout while you're there? What are you going to do while you're there? Other than drink them little drinks with the umbrellas in them, right? Which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. So why doesn't this allow me? I mean, it was a rectangle, but can't I can't. Do I have where I can't edit this or what? Because it's a rectangle? Now, I want to do this differently then. The heck with that. I shouldn't have done that. Let's bring it back for a second. Let me draw a line between this point and that point right there. And then a line. I can do this between there.
Hey, bro, I'm going to be here, but I need to listen to something. I'm going to mute you out. So if you talk.
No worries. I'm just drawing to here. See, I went ahead and just redid this, right? I figured that's my length and my width, and we're good. Now I can get rid of this piece here. Oops, nope, get away from there. I can get rid of this piece and then cut that one out too. So let's see. That one there. Let's just delete it. So there it is. It's gone. So this piece right here is what needs to go now. That one right there. But let me see if the scissors will trim it. Yeah, and it will. All right. So there we go. So I just lengthened that thing, other than it's on 2 different layers.
Nothing, haha, not a damn thing, lol. I'll watch you build the Enterprise and Moohugs crocheting.
And you know, Jeff, that other Enterprise, I'll be building it. I think I've been so swamped lately. I just haven't had chance to do anything. I turned down a small job because a woodworking job because I'm just I mean I gotta get stuff done. I don't know if you know, but I will bring this up. I've been working on my truck, and let's see, how am I going to do this?
All right, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. So I've been working on my truck. Okay, my truck grill looks like that, Jeff. All right, and you're a car guy, so instead of buying a new grill, I was going to change the lights out, by the way. But they sent me the wrong ones, and I just decided just to fix the bulb. I figured while I was in there, I'd replace the lights, make it look prettier. The rest of the truck really looks pretty bad, but this grill really looks bad. I'm going to do something with that bow tie. I'm not saying what it is yet. That'll be another little project for down the road. But what I did is I went ahead and tried to clean the chrome up a little bit, and then primed it. Let me see if this is the way to go. Yeah, I went ahead and took off all the lights and such. There'll be a video coming out on this, but let me get past this stuff because this is actually the instructions on doing this. Okay, so I got him. Come on. Oh, there's sunshine. There's the boat. Oh man, that hot sauce was awesome, and some shrimps. Oh, and some bacon. And come on, guys, let's keep going. And you know what? I think I'm going the wrong way. All right, let's start over. But I'm going to start over in private, which is over here. And let's see. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Should have gone this way. Yeah. So there's the bow tie. I just need to do something with it. So I went ahead and took the grill off, and then took all the marker lights off.
Well, my layout is a desk.
There's my grill, right? And I just thought of something.
Layouts are a disaster.
The grill ended up cleaning up like that. Went ahead and primed it in black and white. Video. And I started to spray it silver, and it actually looks better than what it did. But I still have some spots in it. Oh, look at the birdie! I still have some spots in it. So I went ahead and primed the whole thing. I was trying to get a better sense of it, and then there it is, primed. I mean, doesn't that look way better than the first one that you saw? Just primed.
I gave up, but this is my winter place I come to every year.
I got these right here, which are the lights. It didn't work. So then finally I ended up spraying the whole thing silver. And doesn't that look better than the first one we saw? I mean, that's my whole thing. But you can still see some of the little. All right, this is the silver coat. It still has some little issues, but I'm not going to worry about it. Issues. But actually, I am worrying about them.
I am doing research on woodworking working, so it's not all fun. I will be doing woodworking.
I went ahead and took, coffee. I went ahead and took some glazing putty and glazed a little bit up underneath. So, well, if you research, you won't need a big shop, right? Anyway, I guess that can go away. All right, so we're back to this, right? Yeah, we're back to this. I need to cut this piece and see what it looks like. So let me take all of this. No, don't cut it. Don't cut it. Let me take this whole piece. Yeah, sometimes you got to have something to do, Jeff, you know? It must be nice, man, to just visit for 3 months and, well, I guess not 3 months, a month, right? A couple of weeks. Let's see, this is February 15th. You know, time is like, yeah, so it's a couple of weeks, I guess you're going to be there. And we don't need this anymore. I don't need that either. This little piece can just be pulled over there so I can not remember later what it was for. I'm going to assume that this is my width, right? Is that right? Yeah, yeah, that's my width. That's my width of all the railing right there. See, that's too small right there. So I'm going to have to redo that top one too. Anyway, so let's go ahead and cut this, I guess, twice over. So let me duplicate it and move it up so I can get 2 of them. You know, I'm thinking to myself, I want to make it.
Hello, waving hand.
Flip over. Hello, Jim. How you doing? Let's see. Let's rotate this way, right? Yeah, like that. And then let's flip it this way.
Hi, Moohugs.
Now, see, that'll make it the same if. So yeah, so it's gotta be back this way. So this way. This way. Howdy. I'm trying to do this so I waste the least bit, but yet I guess this way would be a way to do it. Because that'll still be that piece, even like this. So I don't know. I don't know if this will be wasted. I don't know if it be wide enough. Let me go ahead and send this over to the laser and then figure out if I have a piece that's big enough. I'm trying to remember what it was. Let me draw a rectangle. And it's going to be in inches. It's going to be, 24 by 12. I think it's 24 by 12. So if it's 24 by 12, I'll be able to get that one piece on there and it cut. Let's see if I can narrow it a bit. Oh no! Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to take and this is a rectangle also. Duh. Select this. There. I'm trying to make this all one piece. So let's group that. All right, let me move this thing aside. Let's group this other one. Let's group that one. All right, now I can move it. Now I can move it around. Even that right there would be okay. Yeah, so even that would be okay. But if I went up with it, because I got a piece in there, right? That I don't know. I don't know. Let's make it as narrow as possible and see. Now see that's way too big there. So that won't work. So it has to be a length thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go like that. All right, but I still need to go find where my origin's going to be. I guess there's my origin. So I'm going to have to move around. I'll be right back. Let me bring up the laser, and I need to move some stuff around and probably take that out and such. So I'll be right back.
It's going to that. Once again, it's being naughty. Naughty yarn. So at this point, I'm going to cut the yarn.
All right, so I did finally find the wood, and amazingly, oh, and there's some stuff there too. Amazingly, it's what I used the last time. So looks like I need to move my camera over a little bit, and let's look at this. So I need to cut a piece like that. So if I send this over there, let's see where this is going to cut. Wait. Let me go to origin. Okay, that moved up there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing. And let me move both of these up here. I just want to see, excuse me, frame it and go here. I'm going to go over there and look to see how far over it cuts. I may just have to cut a whole nother piece.
Hello, Jim.
From the other side. So, be right back. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to look at my artwork again, and I think I'm going to flip it around. I mean, either way, it's gonna be. I'm going to lose wood. That's okay. I don't think I'm going to have to cut this again. But I do think I need to make it to where I can cut them. So let's flip this 180 and do that way. So if I cut this and I cut it over here, you know, I just thought of something. Move this down. Move this up. That. Still the same, no matter what what I do. It's still going to be the same, but this way I can still cut a little. Maybe I can cut another one underneath it. All right, so let's just send that over. Let me go to origin. Okay, that's the origin. Let's move this down. That's origin. Needs to be about right there. I guess this can send this. I might have to do one at a time and just see. Let me go look at the registration over there.
All right, so I found something to do. So I'm not going to say what it is until I actually start it and actually finish it. So that way nobody will be disappointed. Especially me if it turns out to look like something different. However, the first row says to chain slip stitch, which is this. And then we're going to do single crochet.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. All right.
It's a cutting. You're doing what? I see purple yarn.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to say what I'm making until it's done, so that if it doesn't come out, I won't be disappointed, and certainly nobody else will be disappointed if it doesn't look like what it's supposed to be at the end. Okay?
Okay. All right. And it looks like my pointer's off or something, but I don't know. Maybe it's the angle of the camera. Maybe the camera's, yeah, anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean your pointer?
The pointer on the laser.
Oh, the laser.
I think the camera's at an angle. That's what it is. That's why the pointer looks weird. When it comes around, look at it. You'll see what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I forgot to change it from arc ascended to well, I'm surprised somebody hasn't mentioned that. It's
Mention what?
that I had the wrong tag on it. Instead of makers and crafting, I had arc survival still on it.
Well, we just might as well not even bother changing it because you're going to go back to that anyway.
Oh no, I have to have it that way. It's the law.
What law?
The Twitch law.
What does the Twitch law say?
That you have to have the tag, you know, I don't know what it's called. of what you're streaming so that they can. In other words, nobody wants to see an old dude cutting on his laser, okay?
Laser.
One of these young little, not little, but huge, arc streams. Because some people just go look for arc streams, and then that's how they narrow down who they watch.
I see. That makes sense. I didn't know what you're talking
But since nobody's
should change
following on, I mean, they are following on Twitch, but nobody's searching on Twitch,
What's Arc Stream?
Arc is a game. Yeah, it's a game I play with dinosaurs and building and such.
Arc.
And see, over on Twitch, I still had the label of Arc.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's finished. Let's go ahead and bring it over here. Be right back. Well, can we pick you up? Right? And there's our pieces. Hey,
Hello, Al and Moohugs.
And it's 4 o'clock. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? So, Jerry, just in time to see me tear this thing apart. So what I've been doing, and welcome to the menagerie, Jerry. So this piece here, I put it there, and then I realized that this one needs to be wider. Oh no, wider. Yeah. Well, no, it's okay. It's all good. It's part of the development, I guess, of it. See how this sits like this? Okay. Look at this picture. Let's see. Can I get it? Look at this picture. Let me see I can't make the picture big unless I make the picture big, I guess. So let's make the picture big. This piece right here is as wide as the as that top rail and as this top rail, because and that's also let me see if I can. How can I get to the desktop? I forget. Just by clicking something, because I know I got 20 million things that are going to come up. Let's see. I also we'll just do it this way. See, it also goes all the way back to here, and that's this one here. So I have to take this one, which is that one that we're looking at, all the way back to here, and then set this piece of the railing on top of it. like that. If that makes sense. But this one's too thin. It'll still stick out a little bit like this. But what we did is we made the piece to go all the way to the back, and now it even goes all the way back. It didn't go all the way back before, so now it goes all the way back. So I basically just have to take that piece off so that this can sit on top like this. This piece, I don't remember exactly what well, yeah, it'll be the same thing. There'll be a piece on top of there, but anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, is reconciling this right here, which has to be all the way across, and that's why I'm saying I'm going to tear this thing apart, and I'm going to do this side, I guess. But luckily, I've taken and used hot glue, because that's what I've been doing. Instead of gluing anymore, I'm putting hot glue down because I'm developing this thing as I go along. You know, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's why I have to do that. And if I put the hot glue down, I can just trim it back off like that, and then peel the hot glue off. So really, it's not a bad thing. It just, since if it were a kit, it'd already be figured out for me and I wouldn't have to worry about it, right? But it's not. It's well, it is what it is, right? So I just need to knock it off right there, right here, and see, then it'll move this out to here, and when it does that, we'll have the frame and another piece up underneath it, which is what I want to have. See, so there's that one there, and then I even think I still need to mess with this one down here. But one thing at a time, right? One thing at a time. And I'll probably have to put a little more thought into this too, but at least I'll have it torn apart. Well, let's see, did I cut that enough? There, come right off. And yeah, this is going to have to be resized again, actually. Now, maybe if I had designed the whole thing all the way through, but I didn't. I started building. And I started in Fusion, and then I've moved over just in LightBurn, because everything is just a two-dimensional cut anyway. It's not a three-dimensional thing. I mean, it is, but I'd have to convert everything over like I was doing using I can't remember the file format. All right, so there's that one there. At least I've got them to where they can be adjusted up and down and stuff. So, all right, so all this needs to come off. This right here needs to come off. So let's see how I can do this. I don't care about this piece at the moment. So let's just see if I can just get it off the back, even if it breaks. It's no big deal. And I'll tell you what, there it is. I took and super glued it in there very, very well. So this piece is gone. And I'm just going to set this here.
AFK.
What? Okay.
I'm going AFK.
All right, Moohugs. So I'm going to set this here now, and that's going to be that piece. But let's clean this off a little bit. And all I did is I took this piece that I had drawn, I extended it in the back a bit, and widened it. I offset it. I took one of the curves and then I just offset it. Maybe if I can find the clippers. Did they fall? Did they fall and they can't get back up? Oops, there goes the glue gun. Here we go. So I'm just going to take and trim. I wish I had one of these that opened up just a little bit more. And you know, I probably, if I could get it off, I probably could take that and widen it a little bit. Maybe even put another little piece over here and just cut that right there, zinc, and then just put the piece and then it would widen up. But I can't really take that apart to do that work. So, but this is why this is just like almost not. You know, that might not be a bit. There, like that. And that piece is going to have to go off anyway too, so that's okay that it broke. So there, that just got that off of there. Now this one sits there and all the way to the back. So let me take the back piece off right here. Probably going to have to cut this all up. Now I'll cut it like this and then trim the top pieces. Yeah, this one's totally loose, so it's not a big deal though. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. Go up like that. All right. Now, if that sits there, then it should fit right underneath her like that. Like so. From there to there. Which means so that'll sit like that on that side, and then this will be on top. I still have to rework this right here too. I mean, but that's that piece there. Let's take a look. Something else. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I know where I was looking at it. I just remembered. It was over here on this. All right, so let me look. I guess I'll just start from the top and just look at them and then figure out which one is the one that I want. And in the meantime, we will continue working on smaller projects in Aberdeen. We will raise the remaining needed funds, including the additional $100,000 for the rot repair. This also gives us time to get all the grant reimbursements in, which will improve cash flow. So it's not all bad news. In other good news, with your help, we raised $242,000 of the original $217,000 needed. Our new total to raise with the rot found is $275,000 by December 31st. I'm not certain which December 31st. We're almost at the finish line. This is a 5-year, $2 million restoration project. Wow. All right. February 26th. Change of course. Sometimes things need to go. See, this is a change of course too. Sometimes things don't go the way you plan, and sometimes you must change your course. Unfortunately, we did not meet our December fundraising goal. We lost our place inside the shop in Port Townsend. However, we raised a significant portion of the $200,000 needed this month, with the rest pledged to arrive later this month. We're shifting gears. We will install a winter cover and move the boat out of the shipwright's way. This will enable the volunteers to start smaller projects. We will do the deck, the crew mess, and galley spar rigging. Okay, revised sailing time. Does this mean a delay of sailing season instead of July? We're looking forward to sailing season in September. So here's the 2026 structural assessment. See, this is a bunch of the root rot that they had here. Root rot, what did I say? Plank rot. And then I am working on getting this right here. Okay, so now this is what I'm looking at. Let's just take a peek at this. Yeah, so again, this piece is the one that's right here, right there. That's that one. So that's that one. So I still need this piece here, right there. And then this piece here. Yeah, and it looks to me like this is going to have to get lengthened too. But anyway, it's going to go like this then, but on a different level, so like that. I know it's kind of small to see, and then there'll be a little dealie right here. For some reason, I'm thinking this is actually a little longer, but every time I look at it, I think, no, it's not. That's actually it. This was the one that needs to be a little bit longer. Let's keep looking. Yeah, and this here is the same height as this here, as this. So really, maybe I need to make this right here wider like this. So all right. So I'm thinking, how does this look from the inside? Well, there's a picture of that. Just like an app, there's a picture for it. Just going to take me a second to get to it, right? Here we go. It's this one here. Yeah. So basically, all my All the beams are going to go from here to here on the deck. And I'll end up putting, basically extending the deck out a little bit, because it'll all sit on there. So it'll be planked, and then this will be over the deck. And then not really. I think it just butts up against it. So yeah, so I didn't mean to do that. So this piece here now, let me make this bigger. So this piece now here, just that piece is what I need to redesign and make it that wide. So let's do that. I'm sitting here looking at that other one. It looks like it's a little less than a 3/4, which is what this is, but actually it might not be. It might be the same as the thickness of these right here. These. All right, so let me do this one. This one's going to go over there. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's close that out. Bring this up. All right, this can go away. This is the right. In fact, I want to make this one whole piece. Oops, I'm gonna group it so it doesn't come apart, and let's put it with the let's put it with the rest of the railing right here. I'm just curious what that is. I don't know what that is. It's going away. All right, so that's there with the rest of the railing. Are all these railings? Group that. Because I think all these are right here. I don't know. I don't need to redo this then. So I'll eventually come back and work on the back, but so what I'm looking at is this piece right here. I need to redo this piece so that it's that wide. Here's our piece. Let's duplicate it. Bring it over here, and that's the piece we're going to have to redo. But really quick, I need to see what that ding was. Just got my attention, just distracted. Yeah, and remember when I was talking about a rope maker, guys? Here's a rope maker here. I was on this page, and let me maximize this. And this is a rope maker.
Yeah, it's a little crocheter thing. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, and what it is this gentleman here was making rope. See, so that's what got me to talking about it. That ding was a reply because I said yes, I get it now. I see how that would, because it does. You turn. Let's see if I can make this any bigger. No, let's leave the page. Let's see. Does it? Yeah. So you turn this thing, and it turns the centerpiece, and it turns the outer ones too. That'd be really cool to make something like that, though.
It's like a mini knitting machine.
Yeah.
Because it's got the same hooks and things. That's how they make it.
Yes. So is there a mini knitting machine? Mini knitting
Yeah, there actually are tiny little knitting machines like that.
machine? And
So they make them commercially for like.
let's see what comes up. Oh, there's that.
I mean, come on, people really have got to, realize that there's a machine for most everything.
There is, yeah. But
none of those things.
That's it. That could be easily made too. I'm sitting here looking at it.
To make it, just buy one.
Oh, buy one, huh? Buy one. This guy found it in an antique shop a few years ago. Okay. All right. I digress. This is what I need to cut right now. And seriously, I'm wondering why I can't just cut this to that same length. Oh, it's because it's the... I'm going to look at the front of that. Let's look at the... Let's look at the bow real quick. See, the way I've got it cut is I cut it straight like this, and it's got this flat spot. Does it have a flat spot on there is what I'm trying to figure out. See if I can find a picture of the bow. Now this is not, no, that's some other ship. We need to go to these pictures. And I may end up back on that page that we were at, because this is too small to see. Yeah, I can't really see that. I know there's an image that's a heads up. Or a top-down view, bird's eye view. Of course, I can't find it now. Here we go. This is it. All right. So this is what we're looking for. And look, it is wider in the front, which I guess it's kind of a little bit, but all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna shorten this to this length and call it a day. So it needs to be there we go. So I'll duplicate it and just chop it. Yep, 125. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's cut that 125. Oops, I hit the wrong button. All right, so yeah, and I won't have to redo it at all. All right, let me duplicate this since I've got them both. Let me undo it. Let's move this over. I want to make sure that this is one piece also. Okay, so let me duplicate this. Let's move this over here. Now, I said 125 millimeters, so let me take this, make it 125 millimeters long. I don't care about the height. I just care about the length, which is that right there. Now, I don't know how to put the line in here. If I should put it, I think I should put it like this. So let's put a little line here at about right there. Okay, like that. All right, we can get rid of this. And we can chop this up. Okay, I gotta take this and ungroup it. Let's ungroup that. Now we can take and chop it off. That can go away. And there we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just go print one of these. See what it looks like. Let's see, that's that. So let me duplicate it and move it over. And then send it over there and cut it off. I'll just send it over there. And then try to grab a little piece or something and put it wherever it's going to cut. So let me show the laser. Moohugs, do you have anything to show or talk? No, okay.
Sure, we can show what I'm ripping apart. Oh, I see a little cat across the street.
What?
I see a cat in the yard across the street. I think it's a neighbor's cat.
All right.
He's always getting out.
Poor kitty.
I know. It's like a prisoner in his house. They don't even have a porch, and they got two nasty dogs. Not that the dogs are nasty. It's just that they're very loud, and I'm sure he doesn't like the dogs.
Bet he doesn't. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can show what I'm doing.
Okay, then let me highlight you.
So I'm ripping this apart. I'm frogging it, as they say. Rip it. Because I don't still have my sea legs. I'm going to do it again until I get it right. So I feel that it's right. I know what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so I'm going to make a slip stitch. You hear my cat sneezing, wheezing. He's got this upper respiratory infection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Excuse me. So let me count. Something. Well, let me see if I can do this. Now I'll do it again. All right, so now I gotta crochet 5 times the string. I'm looking at the instructions and not looking at my hands. A 2. Okay. 5.
It's not for you.
Okay.
It is. Find out.
Supposed to skip a stitch. Don't let it down. Oh, I did something wrong. Yep. So I'm supposed to have one more stitch to do something. This is what I got so far. Huh. Yeah, I messed it up. I either
think I'm gonna.
stitches or didn't count or stuck in the middle. So this is what I did. It's getting there. I'm gonna rip it out again, and I'm gonna do it again. Why? Because the more I do it, the more practice I get making stitches anyway, and the more even and nice looking it gets. Very nice. So
All right. I think that'll work the way I have it.
good.
Bye, Red.
Bye, Red. Oh, I don't even know what I was counting. I think I was up to 10. Let me do this. Let me count it. 10. 11. Okay. Two. Back in the day, I used to do this in my sleep. I used to take this everywhere. 6. Okay, I need to go back one. And that's why the cats are not allowed in here. There's already a cat hair in here. That's okay, because I'm just practicing. There's a cat in the window. Okay. Now, I did that, and it says... The last stitch, which is going to be big. Last stitch is 7 half double crochets in the last. My goodness, the poor guy is eating a lot. I did clean out his notes. That's 1. 17, that's 1. Two. 3. Bless you. Something's like that's supposed to be very nice. 5. Still on 5. You want to go out? 6. And 7. Yeah, this is the way it's supposed to be. Good. That's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, that's correct. All right. So now we're going to do, working along the back of the chain, we're going to do half double crochet. Oh my goodness, that was wet. Look. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, I hear static. All right, so there's that piece right there. I can't hear you at all, sis. So there's that piece right there. Actually, that's the other side. But that'll go there. On the other side, it won't look as nasty, so maybe I need to cut this just to make it look better. So let me go cut another one of these. I'll flip it over. So why is it staticky?
Is it staticky now?
But not now.
No, because I walked away.
Yes, it is. The static is growing. Okay, it's gone. It's there.
Yeah, that's me.
It's gone.
Unmuted. Now
All
I'm
right.
mute. Goodbye.
Well, but it's I guess when you're not talking. All right. So I'm going to flip this around so that I get a duplicate one, and let's go ahead and cut it on something else. So let me control duplicate and then flip it like that. And then I'll cut that piece. Now I don't think I can just cut that piece like this. Let me look at this again. No, that's not going to fit on there. If anything, I can cut it vertically. Yeah, let me rotate this 90 degrees. Okay, like that, and really just so it's standing up like this. Let me take this one, and move it over here, and then we'll send this one and let it cut that way. I'm sure I got, I got something with the laser. I'll be right back. And I'm going to move this to the left a little bit and up, so I can make sure I can get it on that one end, and I think I can. I'm going to put it right there to the left of those little leaves. So that's, all right, so let's send that over there. And then I'll go ahead and cut it. Oh, you got your little boy. Okay. So here we have this piece right here now for this side. Yeah, it's gonna be like that on both sides. So it'll be up there. I do need to look at the image again. Yeah, and it'll just be like that. It'll be sitting on top of another piece right there. Like I said, this will be that other side over there. Going all the way to the back. It's getting hot in here. I'll be right back. The thermostat was reset for some reason, not certainly why, but it was set at 75. Yeah, I keep looking at this picture because that's kind of what I'm trying to duplicate. You know, I keep looking at the picture, keep looking at it, and so I need the piece that goes up underneath this, which is I have to look at some side pictures. I don't think I can find it. Nope, it's one of mine. Yeah, there it is. So I need a piece that's thicker, so it's going to have to be 1/4 inch. See, here's the deal. Yeah, I guess I can cut it in 1/4 inch. That's cool. I'm sitting here looking at this here, and that's really helping me wrap my my brain around this. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to cut. See if I can hold this down and show you. I'll probably just have to hold it over here. Yeah, I'll have to cut these down. This right here, this is going to have to get extended out, and these will be cut. And then I'll have my railings between here and here on all these. This one looks like it needs to be redone or looked at. These are okay, and then the railing will stick up like that. But this piece here underneath this is what I'm kind of looking at right now. How am I going to make that? I guess 1/4 inch and make it a little bit longer than this. So let's go back over here to what was this here is the 1/4 inch one, but it needs to be wider than that. And it needs to follow that same path. So let me do this. Let me duplicate this, move it over. Do I have 2 of these over here? Yeah, because it's this and this, right? Oops. Let me bring a line down. Let's tweak this. Oh, why did our line go away? I know why I don't have it turned on. There. All right, so this needs to just scoot down a little bit. The nice thing about this is I can take, it still looks like it needs to, like it's not the same for some reason. Oh, you know what? I don't think those are square anyway. And what I'm doing here is just trying to do a little ranging, maybe. Okay. All right. Back to this, because I'll need to use that one and this one also. You know, I probably could. Let's go ahead and go 90 degrees on this. Just want to make sure that that's the same, and it is. It is. All right, so I'm going to have to do these two. Actually, I just do one and just flip it over. So let's set that there. All right, and that's going to have to be just a little bit more narrow. So I'm trying to think how to do this. All right, let's take this and ungroup it. Ooh. Break this here. Break it there. Oh, I did something, didn't I? All right. Break it there. Now, I should be able then to just touch that, and that's one piece. Yeah, and now I can move this over to say, right there. Let's delete that piece. Let's take this one. Oh, let's break this again here. Let's go back into Node Edit. Break that piece. So now I can duplicate it and move it like this.
Well, what's it looking like?
The final product or yours?
What I'm making so far.
Ah.
You guess what it might be because of the shape.
It looks like a peanut holder.
Very
for,
good. Yeah.
for your peanuts. A little bag, because it's shaped like a peanut, right?
That's right. It's a giant peanut.
Yes. Is it really?
No.
Oh, because you had me going there. Okay.
Did I?
Yes.
It's okay. It's not. It's actually. I can see that it's hair right here. See how it comes out. It should be rounded.
Uh-huh.
It's sticking out. There should not be a.
You know what I think it is?
What is it?
Little bootsies for the cat.
Yes. Very good. It is.
Yoo-hoo! What do I win? What do I win?
The same thing that I'm getting paid, that amount of money.
All right.
The adulation and the gratitude of all our viewers.
There you go. That's a lot. It is 5 o'clock, by the way.
It is. So I'm going to go because even though I don't have to work tomorrow, I still have work to do for tomorrow.
You don't have work to do, huh?
Work, so.
We're gonna do anything after the stream, or?
Probably not. If you want to hit me up after the stream.
All right, I will.
Okay.
All right, well.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
All right. And I think I'm going to also end the stream. Let's see what we got over here. We've got 2 on YouTube and one on Twitch, and I think that's probably a good place to call it. I think I've been on for 3 hours. Let me look at Twitch real quick. What's Twitch got over there? Who's there's G.I. Jane over there, so I think that's just a bot. Why did that just turn black all of a sudden? I don't know, but it looks kind of freaky. I know why. Because I needed to put this back. But thanks, Jeff. Hey guys, remember, no matter what you do it just for fun and live long and prosper. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right now. Jeff, thanks for being here.
Good
Jim,
night,
Jerry,
good evening to everyone.
Everybody else that's
Nice
been out there. So, which it's been real quiet today. But anyway, guys, take care. Ciao.